What's going on, knuckleheads? This is George with Fighters Rep, and I just wanted to give you my thoughts on Artem Lobov versus Jason Knight last night at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship number 5, which took place at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum in Biloxi, Mississippi. I guess it looks like Mississippi and Wyoming are sanctioning this bare knuckle fighting now. I'm not sure what states are sanctioning this sport, but nonetheless, I wanted to give you my thoughts on the fight and on bare knuckle fighting, and I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. I caught the highlights of the fight, and these are two former UFC veterans, Artem Lobov, of course, notorious for his association with Conor McGregor, and Jason Knight also was in the UFC at some point. Both good fighters, and apparently they went to war last night, a la Stephan Bonner and Forrest Griffin. This may have been, I guess, the fight to sort of solidify bare knuckle fighting, or further solidify bare knuckle fighting in the mainstream. But I can't help but think that this could be a sport that seriously damages people physically. And I have heard the arguments where people tell me, well, if you're catching a shin to the face, then what's a knuckle to the face? Well, yeah, sure, but, in a sport where you're catching a shin to the face, I mean, how many shins are you taking to the face? I mean, in a competitive kickboxing or Muay Thai match or even MMA fight, you might get kicked a couple times tops, I think. But in a bare knuckle fight, which it looks like there's no kicking in these fights, they're just over and over again, bone on skull, punching each other. I feel like it would be pretty detrimental to somebody's career, not just from the damage being taken, because again, I do believe a good shin to the skull is a lot harder, is a lot worse. But I think the constant knuckles to the face, they slice up the face. If you look at Artem Lobov and Jason Knight post their fight last night, they both put up pictures on Twitter. Man, these guys look like they went through a meat grinder. And I don't think that those are scars that are just going to heal up like nothing. I mean, if they get hit again, regardless of the combat sport, they decide to engage in, all that stuff's going to rip right back open. And, that causes fights to be stopped from cuts and so on and so forth. And, also, I'm not sure if knuckles to the head over and over again are a good idea. Some people say it's better than gloves, but I have a hard time believing that. I mean, I've sparred with gloves and I've been punched in the face with bare knuckles, and I much prefer getting hit in the face with gloves. There's just some kind of cushion there, and some people say, it's a larger surface area when you have a glove on, so the impact is broader or whatever, but it's different when someone's bone is banging into your bones. And I think guys who've done Muay Thai and kickboxing can attest to that, especially like when your knees come together, your shins come together. That's horrific. Imagine somebody's bone slamming into your skull over and over again. What I do like about Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is, they're trying to break the mold. They're trying to do something different. They're creating a niche and a different avenue for fighters to compete. And obviously there was enough interest in it for, these former UFC fighters to jump in and compete. We also had Chris Lieben get the win. Big shout out to Chris. He's actually commented some of our shows. But I do like the fact that they're creating another avenue. But is it a safe avenue? Is somebody going to get severely hurt doing this? That's my concern. Again, I enjoy the fact that they're creating another option for these guys, but is it safe? I don't know. I think somebody needs to do a legit objective study to see how these bare knuckles to the face impact fighters. And I definitely can see that these people may have issues now with permanent scarring on their face, because they look like, they look like someone ran their face over with a lawnmower. It was really bad. if you look at their Twitter accounts and the pictures they posted up or whatnot. So I guess let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your opinions. Obviously, I'm no expert on this. I'm just giving my opinion. I'd love to hear yours. And that's about it. Be sure to check out the links below. Get your Fighters Rep gear and merchandise, and we'll talk soon.